Hey Insurance, this is Tony Cañas, Chief Motivational Officer at Insurance Nerds and InsurTech Client Advisor at the Jacobson Group. After 12 years in insurance and about 5 years of running chatwithtony.com, where I offer free career advice to any insurance professional, and then I get to see the results of that advice, I have come to an interesting conclusion on what matters early on in your insurance career. During the first 5 to 7 years of your insurance career, in my opinion, only two things matter. Number one, can you pay the bills? Obviously, if the job pays so little that you can't survive on it, it's a crappy job no matter what. Number two, are you learning and growing your skills in a way that is making you more valuable and moves you closer to the type of roles that you want in the future? These two questions are especially important if you're wondering whether you should change jobs. Early on, getting on the path to getting the job you want in the future is much more important than making more money today. I know it's hard to visualize, but it can be the difference between a slightly better paid role you get stuck in for many years and making six figures before your 10th anniversary in the industry. So, how do you figure out where you want to go long term? I suggest you start by watching my tier list of insurance jobs video. Over 11 and a half minutes, I walk you through 42 different job types in P&C insurance and why I like them or don't like them. Watch that and take some notes of the 2 or 3 jobs that sound most interesting to you and that feel like the best fit for you. Then network your way to a few people working the type of roles that you're interested in and see if you can get yourself a mentor or two. Buy them a cup of coffee to pick their brain about how they got to where they are and what advice they have for you. Each time you have an opportunity to change roles early on, or even if you're just tempted to make a move because you're tired of your current role, ask yourself, what am I going to be learning in this role that makes me more valuable in the future and gives me the experience that I need to get the roles I want long term? Discuss that question with your mentors, and I'm more than happy to have the conversation through chatwithtony.com as well. Basically, I get lots of calls where kids is anybody younger than me, I'm 39 now. I get lots of calls where kids are thinking of making a move, given what they're telling me of where they want to go in the industry, just really doesn't get them any closer to where they want to be. It doesn't always make sense to make a move. I find myself over and over coming back to the question, are you still learning? If you're still learning, then staying at the role that you're at might be a good option, especially if what you're learning is getting you close to the role that you want in the future. If you're no longer learning, then even if you're comfortable in the role, it's probably time to make a move, because it's not getting you closer to where you want to be in the future. Ultimately, it reminds me a lot of the Alice in Wonderland quote, where Alice asks one of the other characters, I can't remember which way she should go. And I think it was the Cheshire Cat, replies, well, that depends a good deal on where you want to go. And Alice answers, well, I don't know. And the Cheshire Cat replies, then it doesn't matter much which way you go. So I think it's very similar. So having that long-term plan is important. And by the way, that long-term plan can change. It will likely change. Mine changed radically, and most people that I know, their plan changes along the way. It updates along the way as they learn more about themselves and about the industry. It is not only crucially important to have a long-term plan, and again, that video can help you figure out at least where you think you might want to go. But number two, it is critically important early on to focus on those roles that continue to allow you to pay your bills today, that help you gain the knowledge to be more valuable and to get to where you want to be in the future. Thank you. I hope this was helpful.